we finally have a crumb of news. Level 5 have now announced their exhibit information for the Tokyo Game Show, and it's given us a little sprinkling, and I'm 100% gonna sit here and overanalyze a tweet, and I hope you're okay with that. Today on September 9th, Level 5 tweeted out on their Japanese Layton account, and I've Google translated this, so the things I'm also discussing might be a little bit in the discrepancy of the translation, so we'll see. But the post reads, Tokyo Game Show 2025 Level 5 exhibition information has been released. In the demo for Professor Layton and the New World of Steam, you can experience the encounter between Leighton and Luke on the Steam Bison, and novelty items will also be distributed to those who try it out. Look forward to the 2-story demo booth centered around the Egg Muffin Workshop. Special site here with a link to their homepage with more information. Now, I am intrigued by this for 2 reasons. One, so the tweet reads, you can experience the encounter between Leighton and Luke on the Steam Bison. Now, I think this is a translation thing because the Steam Bison isn't, well, it could be like a ship or something, but Steam Bison is the name of the city that they're in. So I don't know what it means by on the Steam Bison. I'm presuming that's a translation thing. But it says you will experience the encounter of Leighton and Luke. Now, the 2 videos we've seen so far, the trailer and then the demo that they did last year, didn't include them really meeting. The demo started from them exploring the city when Leighton had just arrived and they do the 3 puzzles. And then the original trailer was obviously like, well, the first trailer was just Leighton stood in the city, the teaser one. And then the main trailer was them at Egg Muffin's workshop. So we haven't actually seen their reunion, and I wonder if that's something they're going to show us here. I presumed for Tokyo Game Show, especially with the lack of information we've been receiving, that the demo would just be the exact same demo they had last year, which is the one where they're in the town. I can include some footage of it, which was a year ago. Crazy, where it was just like, I think it was a 10 or 15 minute timer, and there was the possibility to do 3 puzzles as you explored round the town. You were in sort of like the car garage, you went to like different alleyways, and you saw some different people and some different things out and about. However, this is totally me overanalyzing this tweet, especially seeing as it's translated, but it says, look forward to the 2-story demo booth centered around the Egg Muffin Workshop. Now, I'm presuming when they say centered around the Egg Muffin Workshop, they mean that the booth looks like that? They're going to decorate it to look like Egg Muffin? I'll insert a picture here of Egg Muffin. We've already been shown this. But I'm curious whether the word centered, I really shouldn't be analyzing a translated word. It's either going to be, I mean, the 2 options are the booth, it looks like it's Egg Muffin's Workshop, or the demo booth is centered around Egg Muffin's Workshop in that the demo is of Egg Muffin's Workshop, which I think is interesting because in the trailer is when they went to Egg Muffin's and they did the puzzle where they had to figure out which door to go in. So I would presume maybe if it's a new demo, it could be you actually playing that little section and then going inside. I think that could be pretty cool. I'm having very high hopes here for a game company that literally hasn't told us anything in a year. On their website, they included a picture of the booth map, and the Leighton section is huge. It's the biggest section by far. Whereas previously when they had a booth, it was before Fantasy Life had come out. So the level 5 section, I guess, was split between Fantasy Life and Zuma 11 and Leighton, whereas now Leighton has a big fat section. They're also giving out freebies. The first freebie they're giving out is a pop socket for the back of your phone, and it has Leighton on it and like a load of cogs, and I think it's very cute. Is it more interesting? I don't know. It's a less interesting item, but more interesting to analyze is they're also giving out clear files, and the clear file is kind of ugly. It's like a collage of pictures from the game, but there are images we have not seen before. If we look at this clear file photo, we have not seen these pictures before. The biggest picture is of a large tower and there's an airship going by. This is just Steam Bison in general, I presume. Perhaps the like port, the station for the airships, because of the big section on the top. The image at the top is, I think, looks very beautiful. It's a large clock and it has sort of a globe in the center of it. There's also a walkway. I think this is like so Layton-esque. I don't know. It looks beautiful. It just looks beautiful. It looks really lovely. At the bottom of the clear file, we have a little picture of a street with Leighton on it. And then there's another photo, which is sort of just like a street view. And there's a giant metallic man. He's like carrying a bag of something. Maybe he's like a little picker. In the background, you can see a large metallic elephant. And we saw in the previous trailers, they had huge sort of like steam animals. There was the snail type motorbike or car. I can't quite think off the top of my head. And the giraffe-esque guys that were going through the streets. So there's a big elephant here, but then also sort of a more humanoid robotic creature. Tokyo Game Show starts on the 25th of September, and there's going to be a live stream. It's happening at 9 p.m., I believe, Japanese time, so whatever that is converted to you guys. And they specifically say on their website, we'll be showing gameplay and the latest information on the titles being exhibited. So I think end of this month, it's been 1 year since we've had any details about this game. I think we will get a release date. We have to. This is the time. Tokyo Game Show is the time to tell us when the game's coming out. And I truly, truly think if it's not like a 31st of December release, it's going to be 2026. But still, I'm so excited. It's been a year since we've had any Leighton news. We finally have a nugget. We have a crumb. We have a crumb of information, and I'm absolutely lapping it up. And by the end of the month, we'll have so much more to talk about. There's going to be so much more to talk about. I cannot wait. Appreciate you all. See you at the end of this month for more Leighton news.